Welcome to Lorna Green Yoga. I'm Lorna, and today I've got a stress reducing, sleep inducing short sequence for your body and your mind to switch from freaked out and frustrated to chilled and connected. So go and slip into something more comfortable, and I'll meet you on the mat. Come to your mat or the floor and lower yourself down, lying on your back. Draw the knees into the chest one at a time. And you can either hold above the knee or you can take the hands to just behind the knee, making sure whatever position you choose, you're keeping your shoulders pressed down into the floor. Your head and neck are completely relaxed and supported. You can tuck the chin down to the chest to make sure that you've got length in that upper spine. And begin to take some slow, deep breaths. Turning inwards, letting go of the outside world, shedding all the thoughts about what happened today, what might happen tomorrow. Giving yourself permission to be completely present for just a few moments. You can put your worries down right now. You can always pick them up again at the end of our session. I hope that a few of them at least might have dissolved by the time we're finished. Notice where you're breathing, from the chest, the ribs or the belly. Can you feel that breath moving all the way through your body? This is not an opportunity to give yourself into trouble or find fault in yourself, but rather just notice and observe, because by becoming aware, that's how you can make changes. It's only through awareness that things will be different. So begin to notice, pay attention, perhaps slowing your breath, feeling the expansion of the inhale and the softening as you exhale. Let your heels sink towards your butt. Maybe relax the hands a little bit if you're gripping on with the knuckles, perhaps just placing the palms to the top or to the back of the knees. Let your elbows drop towards the floor. Feel your back connected, fully supported, comfortable. Scan your body for any unconscious tension you might be holding on to, you might have just created. Remember, it's unconscious because we so often don't pay attention, but now, right here in this moment, that's all you've got, this awareness, an acute understanding of everything that's happening in your body right now. Take a breath in and release, and as you do, let your feet return to the earth, return to the floor. Just adjust your upper body, make sure that your back is feeling comfortable, and then you're going to let your right knee flop out towards the edge of the mat, and then your left knee to do the same thing, the soles of the feet touching, and you can push the soles of the feet away from your body until you feel a gentle stretch to the inner thigh. Now, if it's feeling really intense, you might want to take some cushions, a couple of pillows even, and just tuck them under the thighs. If you're feeling okay to just let the legs melt outwards, then go ahead and do that. Focusing all your attention on your breathing, reach your arms up overhead, hugging the elbows. Noticing how that stretches out the front of the body. Take your awareness down to your feet, your ankles, to the knees and the thighs, letting go of any tension, any stress. Each exhale is an invitation to go deeper, to go further into the pose. So pay attention to your body and wait for it to make that invitation. You don't need to force or push or make anything happen. Take your breath all the way down into your belly, filling your lungs, and as you breathe out, perhaps releasing with an audible sigh. Feel the weight of your body growing heavier and heavier, and that heaviness you know and recognize as relaxation. As you feel that comfortable heaviness taking over, enveloping your body, wrapping you in this comfortable feeling, you can allow yourself to just drift and float into that place of relaxation that's uniquely yours. A place where you can let go of thoughts, worries. That place where you can release your physical tension and your mental anxiety. Taking a deep inhale as you prepare to move, and then breathing out, you can just stretch your arms up above your head and take the fingertips towards the knees, maybe just touching the thighs. Begin to guide your legs back together, slowly, slowly lifting the knees together, the feet pressed into the floor. Just do this nice and slowly. You don't need to use too much muscle here, so you can use a little bit of your hands to help you. Draw the knees into the chest and take a moment. Take a moment to notice what feels different. Is your breathing different? Are you more connected to the earth? Is your mind a little more silent than it was when you began? Again, this is not an opportunity to berate or find fault, but rather an opportunity to observe, to become aware. Because in this awareness, you'll find change. On the next inhale, you prepare to move once again. As you exhale, gently rock to your left side, pushing yourself up to sitting, coming all the way up before you can bring your body onto your knees. You're coming onto all fours. At this point, you want the knees and the hips to be in line, the wrists and the shoulders. Taking a couple of rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, squeeze the shoulder blades and look up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Press through the palms and look between your legs. Moving slowly. And moving in the way that feels right for you. And that might be that you want to just add a little twist to the side. And as you inhale, sinking your belly, exhale, maybe feeling that twist into the side of the body. Move in the way that feels most natural to you, feels most comfortable. Just enjoy the sensation of movement in your body without the need to be right. There's no right or wrong. Just you and your body and how it wants to move. Coming back to neutral spine. Scooping your right leg forward, and as you do, step it across your body. Slide your left leg behind you, coming into your swan pose, or in Hatha Yoga you might know this as pigeon. You're aiming to try and press your hips down into the floor, but you can keep your heel towards your body, so you're not putting so much pressure on your knee, there's not too much strain, but of course you can always grab a cushion or a block, place something under your hip to balance it if you're finding that you're struggling here. Raising the torso up, you can feel you're tapping into some yang energy as you draw upwards and feel the opening through the left hip flexor. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, sliding them down the back. Open your chest. Maybe notice a smile that's playing on your lips as you feel that delicious awakening. A little squeeze into the lower back perhaps at this point too. And then sink your torso, your upper body forward, as if you're trying to bring your belly all the way over your knees. So you're reaching as far forward as you can. Try not to change the position of your legs and sink down, making 2 fists rest your forehead on your fists. Scanning your body for any part of you that you might be holding on to tension, and take your breath to that part so that you can release it. Breathe deeply as you feel your way into this pose, relaxing shoulders, conscious of any tension around the ankles, the feet, perhaps in your butt and your lower back. Gravity, body weight, and your breath all come together in this magical trifecta that allows your body to slowly open, to feel safe and comfortable every step of the way. As your body shifts and changes, so you might need to make a shift, perhaps removing the fists and allowing the forehead to come down to the floor. Maybe you need to make a little adjustment to the left leg or indeed the right. Move slowly and with purpose. No movement happens by accident. You have total awareness of your body, total awareness of what you need in this moment. As you inhale, prepare your body and your mind for movement once more. Draw the hands back towards the body as you raise the torso up. Now slowly rising up, keep the head and neck heavy as you come all the way to upright. Taking a moment to pause here, to breathe deeply, opening the chest, drawing the gaze up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Notice what's changed. What's different inside you? What feels different physically? Shifting your weight towards the right side. Just slide that left leg. You might want to use your hand to draw it. Coming to a cross-legged position, sitting up tall. Place the palms on the knees. Find space between the pelvis and the ribs. Take a breath, and then as you release, the hands can go behind the body, fingers are pointing away. Let your knees drop to one side and then to the other, allowing some movement back into the hips, around the waist, and just gently bringing the knee back into a comfortable space again. Turning your body so that you can come onto all fours once again. We come into that all fours position with the knees and the hips in line, the wrists and the shoulders. Let your belly sink down as you inhale. Squeeze into the shoulders, looking up. Cat-cow. Once again. Just moving the spine, lubricating the joints. Finding a little bit of movement in your body before we become still again. And just one more. Tucking the tailbone, reaching between the shoulder blades, this time scooping the left knee to come forward and cross it over your body. Slide the right leg behind you, sinking down into our swan, extending the torso upwards, feeling that stretch through the right hip flexor, sinking your hips down towards the floor, and just squeeze your shoulders together. We need a little bit of yang energy in order to access this before we sink into the yin pose once more. Coming forward, imagine you're trying to lift your belly, your chest, everything over the front of the leg. And again, just making two fists rest your forehead, let your belly sink down. Notice the tension that you might be feeling around about the hip, the bum cheek of the left side. Relax your shoulders, give way to the heaviness, gravity, body weight and breath, all working together to create this opening, to create this change and shift. Not just a physical shift, but an energetic shift too. Surrender and give way. Breathing in and out. Each time you feel the tiny shift in your body, just make an adjustment if you need to. Find your next point of stillness, the next point of resistance that you're ready to work through. Inhale as you prepare to move. Exhale. Walk the hands back towards the body, just slowly shifting the weight. Coming all the way up. Finding that length through the torso, feeling your squeeze into the lower back. Roll the shoulders down as you slide the shoulder blades down the back. Notice what feels different. Now you can shift the weight to the left side, to the left hip, and maybe help that right leg to slide along the floor. Don't use any effort, just slowly, slowly. Taking a couple of breaths as you sit up tall, feeling the space that you've created in both your body and your mind. And you can just place the feet on the floor in front of you and drop the knees to one side and then to the other. Shifting left and right. Your weight's in your palms and your shoulders. The fingers are pointing away. And coming back to center. You're going to bring your legs together in a cross-legged position, sitting up tall. Place the palms to the knees. Take a deep inhale. And as you breathe out, just allow your breath to fall to the earth. Breathing in and out. On your next inhale, you can just take your palms to your belly, one hand over the other. Feel the warmth spreading through you. Take note of what's changed, how you're feeling, how your body feels now. And give yourself permission to hold on to these sensations, whether you have the rest of the day ahead of you or whether you're about to go to sleep. You can carry this feeling of calm and stillness with you wherever you go.